Sup people, welcome back. Well, every rider who owns a small capacity motorcycle wants to go fast. In this video, I'll show you what will happen if you decide to change the tip on your sprockets. In every motorcycle, you have a drive sprocket and a driven sprocket. A drive sprocket and a driven sprocket. For example, if you have a drive sprocket that has 8 teeth on it and a driven sprocket that has 16, to get the ratio is equals drive sprocket versus divide by driven sprocket. In this case, we have 8 teeth, you divide by 16, which is equivalent to a half or 0.5. This means that this driven sprocket is half as fast as a drive sprocket, and it also means that the drive sprocket will go twice to make this driven sprocket rotate once. So when you alter the number of teeth on either of these, the speed, torque, and acceleration changes. Now, every time you add teeth on the driven sprocket, when you add teeth on the driven sprocket, the speed will reduce, the torque will increase, and the acceleration will increase. When you reduce the teeth on the driven, speed increases, torque decreases, and acceleration decreases. Now you must be aware of the consequences. So whenever we sell you an Evalast Kuga, the drive set consists of a drive sprocket having 15 teeth and a driven sprocket consisting of 41 teeth. Now to get the ratio, you divide 15 divide by 41, you get 0.365, or rather 0.37. Now at our shop, we usually have this drive sprocket consisting of 17 teeth, but we advise that you won't change the driven one, which will consist of 41 teeth. When you divide 17 by 41, you get a drive ratio of 0.41. Now we also have this driven teeth that consists of 37 teeth. Now when you change this sprocket to 37 teeth, we advise that you keep the stock drive sprocket consisting of 15 teeth, which will give you a drive ratio of when you punch this on your calculator, this will give you a ratio of 0.40. Now by changing the sprocket, I'll show you how to calculate the percentage increase of speed, because we are trying, by changing the sprockets, we are trying to change the speed either to get more torque or more speed. In this case, every drive ratio here, apart from the stock, this one is giving you a more speed increase, even this one. So here's the formula of calculating the percentage increase. You take your custom, you divide by stock, then you minus 1 and multiply by 100 to get the percentage increase of speed. So in this case, if you change your drive sprocket to 70 teeth and the rear one remains 41 teeth, you get 0.41 is your drive ratio when you change these sprockets to the speed boosting ones. You divide by stock 0.37. You get, when you punch this on your calculator, 0.41, you divide by 0.37, you get 1.108. Now when you minus 1, you get 0.108. When you multiply by 100, you get 10.8%. Now this is a percentage increase in speed. This means that if your bike, there's a stock Evalast Kuga does 110, when you put this formation of the drive sets, you multiply this 10.8, let's round off to 11%. Now you take 111 divided by 100, you multiply by the speed, you punch this on your calculator, 111 divided by 111%, divide you times multiply by 110. Theoretically, your motorcycle will be able to do 122 kilometers per hour. Now, when you change the rear or drive-in sprocket to 37 teeth, let's calculate how much percentage increase of speed you will get. You divide 0.40, you divide by the stock 0.37, you get this 0.40 divided by 0.37, you get 1.08. You deduct 1, you get 0.08. When you multiply this by 100, you get 8.1%. Now your speed will increase by 8.1%. By 8.1, let's calculate how much speed that your motorcycle will add. The stock Evalast Kuga does 110, meaning 8.1%, that's 108. You divide by 100, 108%, you multiply by 110. You punch this on your calculator, you get, now your motorcycle will be able to do 118.8. So finally, we can conclude that changing your drive sprocket from 15 teeth to 17 teeth will be more effective than changing your drive-in sprocket from 41 teeth to 37 teeth. We have this drive sprocket retailing at 400 bob at our Thika shop. You're much welcome, and I hope you find this informative. If you are not subscribed, subscribe, because we have more content coming. And till next time, ride safe.